Hey guys, so I'm back and I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving because we are here to do a cranberry, burgundy, purpley look from the Vice 3 palette. Since you guys requested that I did a cranberry look from my last video, I really enjoy the cranberry shades from this palette, and if you see, the palette actually has themes. If you see, each column is like a theme and you can use all 4 of the shades in a look and they coordinate well together. Well, I'm going to use some of the cranberries and purples in my look today. So if you want to see how I did this look, then definitely stay tuned for the tutorial. And don't mind my nails because they're saying spring and this look is screaming fall, so nothing matches. But, you know, stay tuned for the tutorial and I'll talk to you soon. I already filled in my eyebrows and applied my Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer all over my lid up to my brow. And I'm grabbing a neutral shade from the palette. This is Downfall, which is just a matte neutral shade, and I'm going to apply that in my crease area as a transition shade using my Tom Ford No. 11 brush. And I'm just applying that in the crease and brow bone area using windshield wiper motion, so we have a nice even area for blending and for transitioning up to the highlight. Then as a base for the shadows on the lid, I'm going in with my Stila Smudge Crayon in the shade Umber, which is just a burnt burgundy shade, and I'm applying that just on the mobile lid area, staying below the crease. Then I'm going to grab my MAC 224 shader brush and blend out the edges of that crayon so there are no harsh lines. Then I'm going to grab the shade Alchemy from the palette, which is a satin cranberry purple shade, and apply it just over that base that we placed down before using a MAC 239. I'm just pressing the color over that, again keeping below the crease. And then I'm just going to grab a clean brush and go around the edges. This is the Precision Shadow Brush from IT Cosmetics, the number 112. I'm just going back and forth to blend out those edges. Now I'm grabbing the shade below that, which is Bondage, which is a blackened purple shade, and applying it on my outer lid area. Again, staying below the crease because we don't want to bring that color too far up. Now I'm going in with a blending brush. This is my Tom Ford No. 13 brush. I'm just going around the colors to fade it upwards into the crease area. And because we have that transition shade down from before, it's going to allow us to just easily blend out that color without too much issue. Now I'm grabbing the shade Revolver and a touch of the shade Vanity from the palette, which are a sooty charcoal shade and then a dark purple, and this I'm going to use to darken up the outer lid and outer V area. So I'm using the same blending brush and just lightly going back and forth using circular motions to blend that color on the outer lid area. Then I cleaned off the excess off the brush, and now I'm just going again back and forth using windshield wiper motions to blend that color out and fade it upwards onto the brow bone. Then I'm going to grab 2 shades from the palette. One is Last Sin, which is a shimmery champagne shade, and then I'm grabbing Truth, which is a pale pinky beige color, and I'm going to pop that on my inner tear duct area using the small part of the brush that came with the palette, just to pop that on the inner tear duct to give a nice highlight. And for a highlight under my brow, I'm grabbing the shade Undone, which is again a light peachy brown shade. I'm going to pop that under my brow bone using my MAC 252 large paddle brush for a nice highlight and blend it downwards onto the brow bone. Now for the lower lash line, I'm grabbing the bright green shade from the palette. This is the shade Dragon. It's a bright shimmery grass green shade, and I'm grabbing that on a MAC 212 brush and applying that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to line my lower waterline using my L'Oreal Infallible Gel Eyeliner and my Sigma E05 liner brush. For my mascara today, I'm using my Buxom Vanity Lash Mascara with the big and bushy brush, and I'm just going to apply that to my upper and lower lashes. And then for my lashes, I'm using my Hello Gorgeous Luxurious Mink Lashes in the style Catcall. These are very natural looking lashes. They're just going to give me a little bit of fullness without too much length. So here go the eyes, completely done. So let's move on to the rest of the face. For the lips, I'm gonna go bold, and I want to do a rich, deep wine shade that actually goes really well with this cranberry purpley eye. And I'm gonna go in with one of my ColourPop lippy sticks, and this is in the shade Tutu, which is a matte shade, and it's a rich wine red. It's so pretty. It's a deep wine red. It's almost bordering on burgundy, and I'm gonna apply that all over my lips. And it's such a rich pigmented color that you don't have to layer this too much to get the high pigmentation and color payoff. And then I'm gonna go ahead and line the lips also with one of the ColourPop lippy pencils, and this is just kind of a deep wine burgundy shade again, but it's not matching to Tutu. It's actually a different shade. It's Creature, and I'm just gonna outline my lips. It goes actually really good with this. I'm gonna just outline the lips just to add definition. I'm not really deepening up the lip. I'm just outlining it to sharpen up the shape. Now once the lips are done, I'm gonna go in with my blush, and for this I'm using my Bobbi Brown blush in the shade Plum, which is just a matte plummy shade. It is a nice shade for the fall time and winter time because it gives you that berry burst on your cheeks. So I'm going to apply this using my Zoeva 126 cheek finish brush. Just blend it in to give myself a nice pop of color on the cheek. And because I don't want to leave everything all matte, I'm going in with my illuminating powder from Shea Moisture. This is the shade Cinnamon Ceylon, which is just a bronzy shade, but it has a slight shimmer to it. It's not going to be overwhelming like a, oh my god, look at that shine on her cheeks. It's just going to be a very slight illumination on my cheeks. And I'm just going to apply that using the same brush and just pop it on the tops of my cheeks right above where I apply the blush and blend it in. And of course, to bring some color back to the face so I don't look too washed out, I'm going in with a little bit of contour powder. This is my sculpting kit number 2 for Makeup Forever. Hit pan! Ha! Yeah, I'm doing it. So I'm grabbing my IT Cosmetics Angled Radiance brush and applying that to the hollows of my cheeks to give myself some dimension and, you know, give me some cut right there. And then also blending it against my forehead just to bring the whole look together so it looks a little bit more like I have a little bit of color and I'm not too washed out. And that's gonna finish up the look. So there you go, guys. That's the finished look. And I must say I love how this turned out. The lips really pulled everything together, and I think it pairs so well with these eyes. Even though the eyes can be a little bit bold, I think the lips still ground the look and make it look so fall-esque. You know what I mean? It's like so perfect for fall. And since we're getting into the holiday season, it works well for the holiday season as well. So if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, then definitely hit thumbs up, share, and favorites, you know, all that good stuff. And as usual, I'll leave a full list of products used and links to my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages. And I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving and you're looking forward to the Christmas holidays because it's always exciting. Christmas is always a fun time. I just don't like the cold. I think that's the only thing. I wish I could have Christmas without the cold like back in Jamaica, but that's not the case. So hopefully you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!